Welcome, Perfect People Search Team, to another video. It is about how to make your Google spreadsheet look better and presentable to the client. So here is an example of one spreadsheet which we got from the client, and there is no proper layout or alignment of the columns and all. So I'll show you how, as a company, we should always make our spreadsheet look better. I do it for you always, but I have that in mind to record the video once, so you can refer this or our earlier team members or current team members and the new team members. So see, this is not really nice looking spreadsheet. Columns are not properly aligned and all. So first thing, what we need to do is first give some color to the headings row. You know, so take any color. I take yellow right now. I keep changing the colors. Then make the headings bold. Then, very importantly, what you need to do is to freeze the first row. So when we scroll, the headers are not hidden, because that's really confusing. If there are 500, 600 records, then we don't get to know. It's confusing. So it's better to freeze. So you go to view, you go to freeze and save one row. So now this row is frozen and some gray line has come. So it will be like now, even if you scroll down, it will keep the header row constant and you will not confuse. So that is one thing. That is the thing which you need to do always, right? After this video, when I am going to give you any spreadsheet, I am not going to now do the layout of the spreadsheet, because this video is there for you to refer and you need to learn this skill. But presentable spreadsheet is very important. Then I prefer, not many people prefer, but I prefer to have proper borders. So you select the spreadsheet here. If you click here, entire spreadsheet gets selected here. Then you click on these borders and you select all borders. There are various options, all borders. So now what happens? Proper borders have come. Okay. Now what is happening? Because the rows are columns are not aligned properly, we are not able to see maximum columns in one view. We have to scroll, right? So then what we can do? We can actually reduce the column width of the columns. So like this contact LinkedIn profile is a very long row. So there are two ways of doing it. You can scroll it like this, or you can just select this, and here you can resize the column. So it's 1919, so 919. So you make it 400 and see what happens. Okay, it has reduced. Now the width has reduced. Reduce it again. See, we don't need LinkedIn profile column in a very big, because we just click there. We just need it to click there. So we don't need it to be a very big sized column. So make this LinkedIn URL column as small as possible, so we are able to see other columns which are more important. So it's like this. Email columns, at least try to have it visible, all or entire email. If it's possible, make it visible, or just reduce it. So what happens that we're able to see the maximum information in one view. We don't have to scroll. Now what has happened, because we have reduced the column width, the text is hidden, and sometimes we need to see proper company sometimes, or sometimes we need to see proper title. So that is where you can, this is called overflown text. So what we need to do, we have to wrap it. So you selected this and then go here, this is wrapping option, wrap. So what happened, the row width has increased, but we are able to see the text, right? Now this headings have come down, so select here vertical align, make it top align. Then select the entire spreadsheet and make it top align, right? Now still these emails are not properly seen, right? Okay, now it is seen properly. You don't need LinkedIn profile column as wrap, because that unnecessarily increase the width of the row, so we can clip it, right? So what has happened now, this email has come here, right? So this is the way. Always remember, the text needs to be properly wrapped whenever required. Text needs to be properly at the top, vertical line, so it looks proper, nice to the client, right? And look at these columns. If required, make the column small. There is no need to have column big if the text is small. You know. Okay. So now we have this properly formatted spreadsheet. Not everybody will agree that this is a properly formatted spreadsheet, but this is the way I prefer and this is the way I present, because then data is visible. People will have different opinion about what is properly formatted spreadsheet. Some people prefer centralized text like this, right? I don't prefer it for some reason. Make it like this. So this is the way each spreadsheet should be aligned properly. Layout should be adjusted properly. There are particular few things you need to remember: border, clip the text or wrap the text as per the need, make the header color, freeze the first row so when you scroll, you can look at the column. Now see what has happened here. This email is overflown, so you can clip it. So it goes below without increasing the width of the column. So now this is the spreadsheet, which is better. Maybe you can change the color if you want. If you prefer another color, you can take it. It's your choice. There is no limit to that or restriction. Any color will do, right? So this spreadsheet, when the client looks, it looks nice. Now, there is another way of looking at it. Like some clients prefer, or you can see this. Let's clip it. So the data looks. You can have more rows in one view, but then title is not very clear. So you have to click it here. So this view is also good, but I prefer, I'm just repeating it. I prefer it clipped, wrapped, and then I will again go and clip this, right? So the width is adjusted, and this is the data. So I prefer now, after checking this video, whenever I give a spreadsheet to any one of you, you need to make the layout of the spreadsheet like this. I'm not going to do it now. I'm going to stop it. I will leave it to the people to do this, because there's also very important skill to have a presentable data. Okay, so hope this is useful and you follow. I mean, you have to follow. There is no, it's not that you don't have to follow, because it will be an issue if you don't make the layout properly, because now you have video to refer. So thank you so much and thanks. Bye.